you see him anymore. Won't you please try to find out for
sure. Morning! Once again, this view is ridiculous. Welcome back to Dubai, and today is when the energy really kicks off. We're going to a very special and pretty secret car storage location, and then I'm going to be heading down to Abu Dhabi for the Grand Prix. Let's hit it.
Supercars Majlis are back. They're here to pick me up in 2 Ferraris, no less. Okay, following on of the theme of incredible hospitality here in Dubai, the guys from Supercars Majlis have turned up and given me the keys to their Ferrari F12. This is crazy. I mean, in what world do you come to a country 3,500 miles away from your own and someone gives you the keys to their F12? Check out the interior in it as well, it's amazing. So the plan is now, we're going to go for what I've been told is a traditional breakfast, and then we're heading to a place called Car Safe, which, as the name may suggest, keeps cars safe. And we've got pretty exclusive access to film in this place, which is rare, because lots of the cars there are private, so I guess we won't be filming all of them, but to have a look inside this place and get a feel and a theme of the kinds of cars which get hidden away in storage out here in Dubai will be awesome. And then we're going to do about an hour's run in the F12, following the 488 Spider in front, all the way over to Abu Dhabi for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Okay, we're here at the festival centre, kicking off the day with a traditional breakfast. Now, what I love about Dubai is the infrastructure they've got for easily parking cars. We're parked here, the entrance is there. I love this place. Welcome to Car Safe Dubai. Now, this is actually one of 4 locations that Car Safe has here in Dubai. There's one on the way out to Abu Dhabi, which we might check out if we have time. You might just be able to hear the sound of a 599 GTO in the background. So the collection of cars down here is actually one of their smaller collections. In total, Car Safe have over 200 cars in storage. This one is in the depths of a very private underground car park, and there's a section that's sort of fenced off with security and cameras where people can store their cars. The fascinating thing is that despite this going on and on and on and on and on, the majority of this collection is owned by just a few people. That's insane. Also, just down there is my perfect 2-car garage. Let's walk you down the line. So the majority of cars are kept under covers, and they're also on tire blocks, which are like soft foam pads so that the tires don't deform and get any unwanted indentations in them. But look, the list goes on and on and on. We've got a Speciale here, we've got an F40 there, 458, and it goes on and on and on. Now, amazingly, this strip of red cars and this strip of red cars, all owned by one guy. This guy's having a really good time. But I'm just gonna cut straight to it. Now, if you guys have been following this channel for, I don't know, the last 12 months, you will know that this right here is my dream garage. One of the ultimate paddle shift cars with naturally aspirated V12 and one of the ultimate manual cars to ever be made, naturally aspirated V10. This for me is, well, that's what dreams look like. That's what my dream looks like. And I've actually never seen a pairing like this together. I always see them in isolation. And guess what? These are also all owned by the same guy. Apparently he drives the 918 Spider the most. I'm not sure of the mileage of this. This car, 30 kilometers it's been driven. This is effectively a delivery mileage LaFerrari, and it's just amazing to witness this outside of a sort of showroom environment. These are privately owned cars that CarSafe are keeping safe for this guy. Now, interestingly, except for the stripe and the color of the wheels, this is the exact same spec as my F12 TDF back home in the UK. Now, I guess while I love the way that black wheels look on this car, the silver does actually work pretty well because he's got the outlining silver stripe on the bonnet here. But other than that, you know, these cars are basically identical. Obviously, this guy's is a left-hand drive. One thing, do you remember me telling you that the titanium fuel filler cap on my car is rare? Yes, again, another car with the standard silver cap. How cool is this? We've just got a casual RS4 litre chilling down here. We've got a 993 and a Carcoon. We have a 599 GTO facing directly opposite the F12 TDF. This view, this is just ridiculous. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull this off, but one day I would really like a scenario that looks like that. I mean, it's very, very expensive, but man, does it motivate me to work hard. I've just been told that this is the only Alfa Romeo 8C in the world to be painted this specific shade of blue. Now, on the camera, annoyingly, it looks quite a lot lighter than it actually is, but it looks beautiful. So while we're casually sat next to a LaFerrari, this is the setup. Now, LaFerraris, it's essential when you park them. You're not allowed to park them, and this is a factory directive. You cannot park the LaFerrari for an extended period of time without plugging in the hybrid onto its trickle charger. Now, rumor has it that just this trickle charging unit alone is around about £30,000, and that's to manage the incredibly technical hybrid system that is located in the back of this wonderful car. What a sight to see, huh? Now, while this might look like a 993 Turbo, it is in fact a Turbo S, which is indicated by these tiny little induction vents right there. Fun fact, they only made around 345 of these cars. So to see one pristine in storage, this is a very special and no doubt very expensive car. Interestingly, I've never actually seen a Carrera GT on trickle charge before. Now, don't forget, this is by convention a fairly old car, so trickle charging points evidently aren't quite as accessible as they are on modern day cars. What I mean by that is, for example, on the TDF, it's conveniently placed on the outside of the car, just underneath where the illumination is for the number plate. It's just there, look, and it tacks on with magnets. Really easy to come off, no problem at all. On the older car, the trickle charge unit makes its way up and inside the engine bay there somewhere. So you evidently have to open the engine bay, hook it onto the battery, and keep that thing topped up. Guess what? We got the keys. So we very kindly just been given the keys to open up this Carrera GT. Ah, man, do you know what the things you can't convey on camera, smells, weight, etc. Not only does the interior of this thing smell incredible, like the smell of this is cascading out right into my face, but the weight of this door, I mean, if I just move that, it's featherweight, and yet look at the thickness of it. It's huge. Wow. And of course, the iconic birch and ash wood gear shifter knob, which is an homage to the Porsche 917 Le Mans car, which famously had a balsa wood gear shifter. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is chassis 105. So interestingly, one of the main purposes of CarVault is for a lot of people who actually don't even live in Dubai. There's people who regularly visit Dubai, have homes in Dubai, and want to store cars down here, but don't necessarily have the space in their other home. So CarSafe set up by the owner actually for a similar need for himself. And it wasn't until that he started talking with various supercar clubs which he was a member of that he discovered that lots of other people were in need of this service down here. So he set it up 5 years ago. He now has 4 locations and, as I said, over 200 cars. And look at it. Incredible place.